grandmother's letters from the 1920s and the 1930s.
A number of letters from my grandmother's family.
A faded and jaggedly written 1860 current script death entry.
My father's letter archive from the 30s to the 60s.
150 pages of research from a German cousin.
An 18th century German estate document.
A letter from 1853 describing my ancestors' journey to America.
To hold these letters that I know are over 100 years old and once were in the possession of my grandmother is very heartwarming. And to know the memories that they hold and to understand these words was just immeasurable.
As an immigrant, it was wonderful to learn that my grandfather loved his experience as an immigrant here in the United States back in the 1920s. Having the chance, he would have stayed, but now I'm doing it for him.
Perhaps the most fascinating has been the effect that the 30 Years' War had on my family. Catherine's ability and willingness to read and translate old records have provided me with a richer appreciation of my ancestors and their lives.
I learned about my grandmother, I learned about her mother, I learned about her sister, I learned about where they lived in the Burgenland, and it allowed me to go visit them, and I am so grateful.
One of the most important things that Catherine did for me, aside from countless translations, was to decipher a poem that was written by my third great-grandfather for his parents on their silver wedding anniversary in 1820. Not only did she ask me if I wanted to receive the translation word for word, she asked me if she should rework it so that it would rhyme in English. What a talent she has. This is one of my most treasured family keepsakes.
I was able to help a friend not only find out who her ancestors, this particular ancestor was, but the parents of those ancestors and what town they were from.
I've determined that an ancestor of mine went from being a master carpenter to robbing a poor box and being in jail and missing his son's baptism.
I have been able to locate most of my German ancestors, even though I had no knowledge of them up until this point.
I found my 30 times great-grandfather's name.
I can read my Oma's documents.
I have been able to successfully translate things such as my great-grandmother's birth certificate and countless letters.
Translating church records of grandparents and great-grandparents.
I traced the family name through several parishes back to 1804.
I found my grandmother's church birth records. I was able to confirm her parents' name and actually discovered that she was a twin.
My name is Catherine Schober, and welcome to the magic of German church records, that we wouldn't have recognized you otherwise. So German genealogy can be a lot of fun as well.